ass's jaw. Back in 1975, I was a freshman in high school when I first read Arthur C. Clarke's 2001: A Space Odyssey. It was another half-decade before I saw Kubrick's film with its opening scene featuring an ape throwing the thigh bone of a dead great beast high into the air where it metamorphosizes into an advanced spaceship. This scene emphasized that whomever kills most efficiently will dominate and thrive, a lesson we humans have learned far too well. From Samson single-handedly slaying 1,000 Philistines with an ass's jawbone until this day in 1945 and beyond, the ability to kill others has been given great credence, and humans have poured incredible ingenuity into our ever more efficient weapons of destruction. Evolving from bare hands to animal bones and weapons that slice to slings, arrows, spears, and trebuchet, we march along to muskets, rifles, and pistols, all weapons designed to kill from a safe distance. In the United States, weapons are so revered that citizens' right to bear arms is enshrined in our Constitution via the Second Amendment, a short piece of prose that states, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." The Second Amendment consists of 27 prophetic words that leave a lot of wiggle room for interpretation. Do Americans have the right to bear arms only if they are an adjunct of homeland defense? Only if those bearing arms own them for the explicit purpose of the security of a free state? Does the ability to keep and bear arms without being infringed mean that U.S. residents are unconstitutionally entitled to all form of arms? Muskets were the high-powered weapon of the late 18th century, a weapon that takes 20 seconds to load and fire. These were state-of-the-art when the Second Amendment was penned. There were no mini-balls, no breech loaders, rifles, Gatling guns, and on in the panoply of worship that evolved from Samson with his ass's jaw to modern firepower that is designed to give the bearer of said weapons the ability to slaughter hundreds in less than a minute so that we may lay our sacrifice before Thanatos. Those who misrepresent the Second Amendment with their shall not be infringed bastardization must be taken to task for enabling the death by bullet of 100 people daily in the USA. I do not call for a ban on all guns, but I do call for a ban on most guns. I do call for universal registration of all firearms and mandatory background check on every person purchasing a gun and all sales being regulated. I call on regulation and reformation of the firearms industry, of the wholesale of death, of our sick fascination that has led to the USA having the highest gun murder and death rate of any developed nation, a fascination that has created a land where guns outnumber residents. Will restriction and legislation stop gun deaths? It will not. But as that quintessential 19th century philosopher and progressive Voltaire said, "Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good." There are good people with good reasons for owning guns, but self-defense in no way requires weapons of mass destruction. We can evolve to a higher plane, a plane with peace, love, and understanding, but we'll never get there if we continue in our march of slaughter and worship of death.